I've been thinking a lot about my last video and feel like I should go into a little bit more detail on the uninsured deeds, on how it can affect your transactions and your clients. So I have Misty Elliott here with me. She is our amazing in-house title officer, and we're going to give you a scenario and kind of explain how we would handle it in escrow. So again, uninsured deeds are deeds that have been recorded at the county, transferring title where a title company has not been involved. So the example we're going to give is two parents, John and Sally, own a property, and they decide that they want to deed it to their two children. So Steve and Mary now have the property. Steve decides he's going to move away. Mary lives in the property, so he deeds off, and now Mary is the sole owner of the property. It seems like that might be easy and cut and dry, and you just need signatures from Mary, but that's actually not the case because a title company, like I said, has never been involved. So now we're in escrow, and from the title perspective, Misty's going to explain what she will need in order to clear title and transfer it to that new buyer.
We would need actually uninsured deed affidavits signed by Steve and John and Sally. We actually run all parties' names through the transactions to make sure there's no judgments and liens for the new buyer, and all of those have to be taken care of. In the process, we also realized that John is married and his spouse didn't deed off. So we would actually need an interspousal from John's wife as well through the transaction. And then, like I said, we run everybody's names and make sure all parties are clear before transferring title.
So if any of them, even if Steve had a child support lien in his name, or one of the parents originally had an IRS lien that was never cleared, all of that is going to have to be addressed during our escrow process before we can provide clear title, transfer to the new buyer, and insure that policy. So a lot more can go into it where it may look cut and dry, but it's actually not. And the purpose of this is to make sure all these transfers were legitimate. That's what that uninsured deed affidavit is. Make sure that there's no fraud, and anybody who has an interest in the property, anybody that's owed money on the property, is all paid and cleared through the transaction, so that when the new buyer assumes it, our company provides that title insurance policy so that they don't have anything that could have previously happened on that property. They own it now free and clear, subject to obviously their new mortgage. So anything else on uninsured deeds?
I think that's it.
All right, if you have questions, please let us know.